Samsung's next foldable, the Galaxy Z Flip 7, might be getting a serious glow-up, at least on the outside. According to a fresh leak from OnLeaks, in collaboration with Android Headlines, the upcoming device could feature an all-screen cover display, finally ditching the quirky folder-like design of its predecessors. This means Samsung's latest flip phone is starting to look a lot like its biggest rival, the Motorola Razr Plus. While some might say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, others could argue that Samsung is finally catching up in a competition it once led. For years, Samsung's Z flip phones had tiny outer screens that were more of a gimmick than a useful feature, especially compared to competing foldables that prioritized larger and more functional cover displays. It wasn't until the Z Flip 5 that Samsung made a major change, introducing a much larger 3.4-inch outer screen. Even then, however, the display had limitations. It featured a folder-like cutout that made room for the main cameras, rather than utilizing the full cover area like some competing devices. It seemed like Samsung was playing it safe, while brands like Motorola took bigger risks, such as incorporating a full-screen cover display with far fewer limitations. Initially, leaks suggested that the Z Flip 7 would continue with a similar design, possibly with a slightly larger 3.6-inch screen, keeping in line with its predecessors. However, new information suggests that those reports were incorrect. The latest renders now reveal a drastically different approach, with a full-size cover display that extends across the entire front panel when closed. This updated screen is said to be closer to 4 inches, bringing it in line with the Motorola Razr Plus 2024, which pioneered this full-screen flip design when it launched last year. Previous Motorola Razr models already had an advantage over Samsung in terms of cover display size, but it was last year's flagship Razr Plus that truly pushed the boundaries, proving that a fully functional outer screen could be a game-changer. So why the confusion about the design? OnLeaks, who has a strong track record when it comes to leaks, admitted in a post on X that the initial data was misinterpreted. This led to the wrong design being shared in the first wave of leaks, a mistake that has happened before with other devices, such as the Pixel 9 and the Galaxy S25 Edge. It seems that Samsung's development process involves multiple prototypes, and sometimes the leaks pick up on earlier versions rather than the final design. If this latest information is accurate, the Z Flip 7 may be taking a much-needed leap forward in design, giving it a fresh and modern look that aligns more closely with what consumers have been asking for. While this new all-screen cover display is a welcome upgrade, it raises an important question. Will it be enough to convince users to upgrade? The Galaxy Z Flip 6 wasn't a massive leap over the Z Flip 5, and many were concerned that the Z Flip 7 would follow the same pattern of minor refinements rather than meaningful improvements. A larger cover display is definitely a step in the right direction, but it may not be the only thing Samsung needs to focus on. Consumers are looking for better battery life, improved camera performance, and possibly even a lower price point to make the foldable form factor more accessible. If the Z Flip 7 doesn't bring more than just a bigger screen, some users may still find it hard to justify an upgrade. That being said, the prospect of a fully functional cover display is exciting. If Samsung can optimize the software to take full advantage of this new screen real estate, it could make the Z Flip 7 one of the most practical and versatile flip phones on the market. The ability to run full apps, reply to messages, watch videos, and even take better selfies without opening the phone could significantly enhance the user experience. Of course, we'll have to wait for official details from Samsung to see how much of this actually comes to fruition. Now the big question remains, does this change make the Z Flip 7 worth the upgrade, or is Samsung still playing it too safe? Are there other features you'd want to see before considering a switch? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and let's see where Samsung takes things next. Until next time, stay tuned and stay techy.